Narayan Lakshman, we've had complete radio silence on the developments of the last many days from the central leadership of both parties. Obviously, assuming that the Congress has one right now. What do you make of that?
Well, Kaushik, this is a classic situation of, every one of these major parties at the center is very much involved and certainly, having discussions behind closed doors and so forth. But obviously, they cannot make their presence known publicly or felt except through their own representatives within the state government, within the state. And I think what is very clear is that the BJP, although they had this opportunity as the single largest party to first form the government when they were invited to do so, and then they could not, they have, it would appear, the indication is that they are definitely not giving up on this ambition. And at the same time, I think no party in any state, not just Karnataka, but other states such as Tamil Nadu or even Kerala or West Bengal, no state which is not already ruled by the BJP can claim to be immune to the influences of this power that the BJP is exerting on the national stage. Therefore, you will have in Karnataka, as you're seeing now, and in other states too possibly, situation where MLAs of opposition parties are always either secretly maybe in discussion with the BJP or they are themselves independently contemplating making a switch. These things are going to happen more and more. This is the political India that we live in today, and it is manifested nowhere more clearly than in Karnataka. So I think I want to make one limited point, if I may, Kaushik, which is that this process of discussion to prolong the outcome, it is also within the constitutional right of the ruling combined. It is not unconstitutional. I agree with you. It is frustrating to many people and even the general public. They may ask, what is this how are you representing a democratic voice here? But even in the US, there is the system of filibuster where you can make speeches and you can prolong a certain process in order to get another outcome. It is not unconstitutional or illegal. So what they have done here is they've done this in order to win some time. Maybe they are doing horse trading, nobody knows, but maybe they've used this to build together some case which they're now taking to the Supreme Court for clarity. So I don't think you're seeing anything unconstitutional happening here, but it's definitely frustrating for everybody, and it's not leading to any sort of clarity in the assembly.
Okay, I'll tell you why I asked that earlier question, because unlike last May after the election results where you saw Muralidhar Rao carry out what Amit Shah wanted, you saw Ghulam Nabi Azad, if I remember right, and a couple of others carrying out what Rahul Gandhi or Sonia Gandhi would have instructed, and that alliance taking shape in a matter of hours. You're not overtly seeing any intervention from those central leaders or the presence of them. So in the sense that this is right now, on the face of it, being fought out by Mr. Yadurappa and his allies and his lieutenants on one side, and D.K. Shivakumar for the Congress and the Chief Minister doing what they can. You're not seeing the presence of central leaders as such, is why I asked. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a very pertinent point. And the reason for that is probably ironic because you're not seeing the Congress leaders in New Delhi jumping in because they have been decimated in the just happened Lok Sabha election. And the BJP and NDA combined, on the other hand, have won a resounding mandate. And neither a very bad loser nor a very great winner would do well to start interfering in state level politics, because both would be criticized for that. The Congress is being challenged, the central leadership is being challenged, it's facing existential questions. Rahul Gandhi stepped down, the party's control, the family's control of the party is in question. In the case of the BJP, it would be the question one would ask them is, you're dominating the political space in so many states. Why do you need to personally go down to Karnataka? You can't let your own people there fight their own battles. So both parties, if you ask me, are staying away, but that doesn't mean they're staying away in reality. They're de facto. They're staying away in the public's eye.